दे जाती है पूछो यार तो भाई तो होगी ना बहन तो मैं देख लेता रोटियां दो लेके हैं सारी नहीं मतलब फिर जा रहा था और ऐसा नहीं था डॉलर के सकते हैं पहले से मुझे तो यार भाई ये मसला हो रहा है बड़ा रेट है बड़ा रेट व्हाट्सएप का कर दो तू बात समझ लो मैं बता दो आगे की व्हाट्सएप भी दे रहे तो भेजना है क्या करना है मैंने तो वीडियो बना ली थी यार मेरे मोबाइल का रीजन है इसलिए मेरे मोबाइल में व्हाट्सएप है चेंज नहीं हो रहा रीजन हाँ भाई ऑप्शन ही नहीं आ रीजन चेंज का
आगे कसम से बस ठीक है ना नहीं चाहिए चलाना मजाक नहीं करता मजाक नहीं करता इसके डेट आई थी आई थिंक मैंने डेट किया वहां अब नहीं था जी कसम से नहीं
तेरा कल दोस्त आया था इधर, एक ही तेरा दोस्त है।
क्या
हाँ
सही
साफ करने आया अपनी तरफ पैसे से ज्यादा बन गया और मैंने दे दी।
हाँ वो हो गया एक चोट बोनर का
बैंक करता मैंने दिया हुआ। हाँ बैंक कोई नहीं दिया, मैंने तो पैसे दे दिया।
दोस्त था मतलब कुछ आवेंट हो गया
उल्टा कहता जी तूने मेरे पैसे दे दिए हैं। एक बात कर रहा हूँ, बेशर्मी का लेवल क्या है? चेक कर
बात 2020 का पहले यूट्यूब पे आईपीएल
हाँ अभी अभी आईपीएल स्टार्ट भी होना है। मैंने सिर्फ स्ट्रीम वो लगाई है, लेकिन देख महीने के अंदर अंदर मोनिटाइज हो जाएगा। ज़्यादा लगता है टेस्ट में स्ट्रीम क्या होता है
पहले ही लगा के सो
हाँ जैसे अभी शेड्यूल किया तो मेरा पता क्या चलता, मैं मेरा दिन तक शेड्यूल करता पर छोड़ दूँ फिर वो व्यूज़ आना शुरू हो गए।
यार कोई नहीं काम कर
अरे भाई एक आदमी उसको दिन का दिन काम करेगा, उसको नोटिस आता था थोड़ा बहुत एक किया अपने खुद ही पे फिर उसको थोड़ा सा ऊपर ले जाती है साथ से खुद ही आ गए बस वही कुछ है भी नहीं करने को कुछ नहीं है मेरा भी तो मुझे कुछ ही करना पड़ती है ये नहीं वो गूगल क्या है उसने बहुत किया मैं पता उसके मतलब दो काफी अच्छी बन जाएगी जो लगता है बड़ा ठीक लगता है बड़ा मेरे कस्टमर और वो उससे दिखाए वो तो कस्टमर देखा सही वो तो कस्टमर से कितना आपको काम नहीं कर रहा है मार्जिन के साथ उसके साथ गलत मत दिखा गूगल वॉइस भी दिखा मैंने लिखा हुआ था मैंने गूगल वॉइस गूगल वॉइस भी अभी मेरा वेला एक मैं तक सो ले
अभी खा रहा हूँ।
नहीं यार अभी खा ले मैंने
भाई क्या ना पर
ओ लेटा यार मेरी व्हाट्सएप बैन है व्हाट्सएप बैन के साथ मेरा फिल्टर का पासवर्ड भी उड़ गया अब उसको व्हाट्सएप पे मैसेज करूंगा वो फिल्टर का पासवर्ड मेरा अपना ये देख अब इसको एक्टिवेट करना है ना एक्टिवेट करने के लिए लॉगिन करना है वो मैं उधर लगाता हूँ मैं नहीं इधर या फिल्टर अभी नहीं चल रहा इसमें ओ हाँ बट ना अपनी व्हाट्सएप लगाना
कभी ज़्यादा थक गए जाइए खा लो अरे तो क्या पीने को आसान पीते आप
मेरी व्हाट्सएप में मैंने एक फिल्टर भेजा हुआ कौन सा
सालन पे रुके पेट चालू कितने भैया नहीं करते थे केड़े थे काम तो चले उमर ये वाला नहीं है यार, ये तो नया वाला है।
हाँ
पुराने वाले का पासवर्ड है ना तेरे पास?
पासवर्ड नहीं
होगा यार, चेक कर।
चेंज किया था, नहीं पता मुझे।
भाई व्हाट्सएप क्या लेवल होगा, कुछ होगा।
मैं तुझे पूरा लिंक भेजूंगा देख के, अगर मिलता है, अगर चैट थोड़ी।
नोमी को भेज, नोमी के नंबर पे। मेरी व्हाट्सएप बंद है।
कभी कब हुआ? अरे कभी कब हुआ?
क्यों
ज्यादा कुछ
की हो रहा है?
मैं काम चाहिए था बुखारी में।
वो बड़ा बहन चोद है बुखारी ने।
ढाका दिया।
तू लाना मेरा कितना और
Players entering.
अगर प्लान
DC opt to back cricket game.
चंगा बंदा तू पाया वो।
Players entering.
होगा पेश करा हुआ केवल दिल्ली
है आया ये चीज है।
नहीं
Spin bowler. Four. Spin bowler. Four. Four. Nisanka and the Capitals are up and running straight away with a boundary. A gift from Akil Hossain and Nisanka nails 0. 4. Ball. 0. An appeal, but the umpire is unmoved. Did that pitch in line? Ball. Four runs. Four.
सब लॉग आउट कर दी मैं। हाँ और मैं लॉग इन करना बस हो गया।
0. 4. 0. 'Shorter in length around off, 89.6 kilometers per hour. Nisenka hangs back and punches it to mid-on.
मम्मी व्हाट्सएप दे। हाँ
Over. Over. Fast bowler.
बैठा रहते
Dot ball.
गाड़ी में सुना दे।
0. 'Over the wicket, full, and a shade outside off, 136.5 kilometers per hour. A hint of inward shape on this one. Rahul digs it out in front of covers. 4. 4. Caressed through the offside. 4. Caressed through the offside. Excellent strike from Rahul. Ball. 0. 'Ball. 1. Ball. 1. Jamie Overton spreads his arms as he feels that KLR was obstructing the field. Ball. Zero.
कितने दिन
क्या 500 का आप
एक नवीन है बताया
An in-swinger on a good length around off. Nisenka on the front foot pushes it in front of mid-off. Dot ball. Over.
मैं काट देता
0. Over. 5 runs from Makesh's first over. 5 runs from Makesh's first over. Akil Hossain will continue. Five runs from Makesh's first over. Akil Hossain will continue. Long off and deep mid-wicket are the two fielders outside the ring. One. Ball. One. Ball. One. Single. An arm ball on a length around leg. 96 ball. Bowler stopped. Dot ball. Ball. Zero. Ball. 4, 0, 4, 4, over, Rahul finds the boundary to end the third over. Dot ball. Ball. Zero. Ball. 0. Ball. 0. Short and angling away outside off, 139.3 kilometers per hour. Nisenka throws his hands at it, but connects with thin air. 4. 4. Doesn't miss out on this occasion is Nisenka. Nisenka finally gets the release shot. Too much width on offer. Stands so well balanced and still ball. 4. Ball. 6. Ball. 6. Zero.
हेलो जी सुनाओ क्या हाल है
Ball.
ठीक तो बीस है ठीक है पर गलती हो
0.
नहीं के लिए हाँ जी
Mukesh follows up with a fuller delivery outside off. Nisenka looks to drive ball in air.
ठीक है
Wicket. Ball in air. Caught out.
हाँ करम लगा
Ball.
हाँ रोटी काट दी
Wicket.
ये होने आते हैं
Caught out.
तो अब ये पूछता है
No timing this time around, and Nisanka finds Brevis at mid-on. The slower delivery works for Mukesh as he provides the opening breakthrough for CSK. Nitish Rana walks in at number 3.
मैं तो फिर सुनाओ
Over. Caught out. Fast bowler.
नम्मी एक मिनट व्हाट्सएप करवा देने कॉल लॉगिन करवा दे नहीं नहीं मैं वो देना करता तो पैसे नहीं करवाएगा मोड़ करवा दो मैं दो रे
Ball.
और को नवी तारीख
Fast bowler.
वैसे ठीक है चलो सही
1.
हाँ जी
Over the wicket. Good length delivery around off. Rahul drives it off the inner half towards deep square leg for a single. Ball.
घर ले आके तो की करना है घर ले आके तो की करना है
1.
चलो सही है ओके
Ball.
तू किधर जा रहे हैं किस वास्ते आ जा
1.
छत थे छत किधर नहीं उड़ के जाती
On a length outside off, 132 kilometers per hour, Rana cuts it to deep point and opens his account with a single. Dot ball. Ball. 0. Pitched up on leg, 135.2 kilometers per hour, Rahul flicks it straight to mid-wicket. Single. One. Ball. 1. Ball. Good length delivery around off. 134.4 kilometers per hour. Ball. Glorious shot from Rana. 4. Ball. 4. Dot ball. Ball. Over. 7 runs from Anshul Kamboj's first over. Seven runs from Anshul Kamboj's first over. Akil Hossain. Seven runs from Anshul Kamboj's first over. Change of ends for Akil Hossain. Ball. Ball in air. Wicket. Ball. Ball in air. Ball. Caught out. High in the air and taken by Rituraj. Rahul falls while trying to break the shackles. Change in ends does the trick for Hossain. Hides his face behind his palm. Trademark celebration this season. KL Rahul. Tristan Stubbs is in at number 4. Karun Nair is in at number 4. Zero. Dot ball. Caught out. Zero. Ball. Zero. Single. One. Ball. One. Ball.
इसको कल कॉल बैक करनी थी, उसका नंबर
0.
07 क्या नंबर है?
Over.
हाँ, उसको कॉल कर।
Bowler stopped. Over. 7:59 p.m. IST and local time. End of the power play.
Hello. Hi, ma'am. This is Christian back on the line from Vodafone. How are you doing today? Yeah, can I speak to the Godson? I have spoken to one person yesterday about the SIM plan, so I want to speak to that person. Yeah.
Ball. Ball. Confirming. Ball. One. Ball. One. Two.
Hi, sir. This is Christian back on the line. How are you? I'm fine. Remember yesterday we have spoken to you regarding the discount on your
Dot
monthly
ball.
bill about the SIM plan.
0.
Yeah. So we are calling you now, like
Two.
yesterday you said call me back tomorrow. So that's why we are calling you. So can
0.
we have your 2 to 5 minutes of your time? Okay. So remember yesterday we have spoke to you, if we apply the discount, so every month you have to pay the amount of only and only just £10 for your SIM plan. Okay.
Single. One.
Oh, you want to close a contract, right? Can I have your name? Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Tina. I think I made a wrong call. I have spoken to someone else. I'm really sorry.
Short of a length around off. 134.2. Ball.
वो किसको कॉल कर रहा तू?
टीना को ये तो सेल हुई
One.
हुई है भाई। वो जो बंदा गॉडसन था जिसको कल कॉल हुई थी जिससे, वो तो मेल था। ये टीना जिससे बात हुई है
Ball.
आज भी, ये तो सेल हुई हुई है।
1. 4.
इसको ट्राई करो।
4. Over. 4. Over. Spin bowler. 4. Innovation from Nair. Comboj goes full of shade outside off, 133.8 kilometers per hour. Nair premeditates as he shuffles across the stumps, takes it on full and laps it in the vacant fine leg region for a boundary. A much-needed one for the Capitals. Noor Ahmad joins the bowling attack. Preetam takes over commentary for the next 7 over the wicket. Ball. Spin bowler. 1. 4. Ball.
There. Just
4.
felt right.
Alika Bank, like your business bank again.
Well, this season he's gone from strength to strength, and we saw with Akil Hussain, who got purchase as a finger spinner. So curious to see what Noor Ahmad can get.
4. Dot ball.
Right.
Alika Bank, like your business bank again.
Well, this season he's gone from strength to strength, and we saw with Akil Hussain, who got purchase as a finger spinner. So curious to see what Noor Ahmad can get.
4. Single. 0. Dot ball.
Right.
Alika Bank, like your business bank again.
1.
Well, this season he's gone from strength to strength, and we saw with Akil Hussain, who got purchase as a finger spinner. So curious
0.
to see what Noor Ahmad can get.
4. Single. 1. Ball. 0. Dot ball.
Right.
Alika Bank, like your business bank
1.
again.
1.
Well, this season he's gone from strength to strength.
Bowler stop.
With Akil Hussain, who got
would have anticipated
purchase as a finger
bowling
spinner.
a length ball,
1.
just premeditating a
Curious
rapid
to see
0.
what Noor Ahmad
field
can get.
dictated. He wasn't going to bowl
Ball.
short.
4. Single.
It had to be short full. Good awareness from Karen Nair.
1. 1. Ball. 0. Dot ball.
Right.
Alika Bank,
Ball.
like
Nice,
your
got
business
nice.
bank
1.
again.
That's all
1.
he had to do, and the footwork made it. If he comes up right,
Full around bowler stop. 95.2 kilometers per hour. Run 1.
finger
Bowling a
spinner.
length ball,
1.
just premeditating a rapid
0.
ball.
Ball.
Field dictated.
Ball.
He wasn't
Ball.
Sure.
4. Single.
Into the gap. Full. He can sweep. He can reverse Karen Nair. Make the spinners
1.
think.
1. Ball. Wicket. 0. Dot ball.
Right.
Alaka Bank.
Ball.
Like your business bank
1.
again.
Cut
All
out.
he
1.
had to do, and the footwork made it. If he comes up right.
Full around. Bowler stop. 95.2 kilometers per hour. Run. 1.
Finger spinner.
1. Cut out. 0. Ball. 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 4. Single.
Into the gap. Full. He can sweep. He can reverse Karen Nair. Make the spinners
1.
think.
1. Ball. Wicket. 0. Dot ball.
Right.
Alaka Bank.
Ball.
Like your business bank
1.
again.
Cut
All
out.
he
1.
had to do, and the footwork made it. If he comes up right.
Full around. Bowler stop. 95.2 kilometers per hour. Run. 1.
Finger spinner.
1. Cut out. 0. Ball. Ball.
We went earlier with a legend, but Tata Sierra is here. A legend we grew up admiring is back with legendary interior space, comfort and performance. The Tata Sierra is the preferred choice of over 30,000 families across the country. It's your time to bring home the legend. Got him! Noor Ahmed strikes. So the wickets continue to go down. That's a good sharp catch by Gurjapneet.
Well, no striking in his first over as well. We mentioned that there's going to be something for the spinners in this surface. They have a role to play in this game. In the end, he'll feel this is a soft dismissal. Straightforward catch to Gurjapneet. He's picked his man there. Now that's a body blow because he was someone who could have countered the spinners. So Karun Nair has to depart for 13 of 30. After it, it's 52 for 3.
Sky Sports coverage of the IPL, sponsored by Southall Travel.
Oh, Josh is struggling to pay rent in Oz, and we need to send him some money. But the bank says it could take days.
Days? Well, what if that's too long?
Wait, why aren't you using Wise?
A smart current account from Wise gets your money around the world in as little as 20 seconds. Be smart. Get Wise.
Eight 11 p.m. IST, local time. It has started drizzling.
More caffeine. Arriving today with Amazon Prime. That's off your mind. So now you can worry about how long has that been in there?
In a world full of noise and uncertainty, IG is the investment platform that backs you. Forget the dubious tips from that guy down the pub. Get real-time insights, analysis and tools. No more fat cat brokers clawing your gains. Pay zero commission on your investments. Switch to a platform trusted by investors for over 50 years. IG. Trade, invest, progress.
Get that Euro Millions feeling with this Tuesday's unmissable jackpot.
Euro Millions, it could be you.
Sky Cinema presents
Right, so that's the end of the Seattle strategic timeout. 52 for 3. The Chennai Super Kings, you'd have to say, are ahead in this game. Akshar Patel with no runs at all behind him this year, but quality pedigree up at the crease. But you can see the droplets on your screens already. The umpires think it's still good enough to play. And it will be Gurjapneet. Just a single. Apparently it is raining quite hard around different parts of Delhi, close to Ghaziabad. On its way up, isn't it, the ball, and that's why it got height.
Good catch from Gurjapneet Singh, moving to his left. Yeah, I was here yesterday and there was a bit of rain around 11 p.m. last night. Rain just a touch at around 3 p.m. Whatever it is, it looks like it could be just a passing shower.
So you were at the Kotla at 11 p.m. last night. I will not ask you why. You want to see how the pitch was just before it goes to bed?
They're all night owls, aren't we, in the IPL?
Very strange night owl that comes to look at the pitch the night before a game. Right, Gurjapneet with his third. Right, we've seen how owning the edge marks the difference on the field. Now do it off the field too. Visit rupee.co.in and apply for a RuPay card now.
Thank you, Hashim. I'll apply for one. He's a guy who can take pace off the ball as well, Gurjapneet. Got some skills. It's about working out when to bowl what. But if you're batting first here, and Delhi Capitals, you've not gone as quickly as you would want. But the assessment, given the conditions of what is a good total, is absolutely critical, given you have Akshar, given you have Kuldeep, you have your spin men. How do you approach what is a good enough score?
I wonder if 8.5 overs is enough to make a firm assessment. Again, a shot that suggests it's not coming on. It is time to bring in Abhinav Mukund, who's very, very unhappy with this decision.
It's not only because of the lopsided record around the league in terms of teams chasing. We've had more chasing victories, all of that, but just to assess conditions first. Now CSK have a sample size, have a game plan ahead of them, how to approach their chase. So always a very hard ask to set the target.
Down in the Delhi coaching camp, only 5 of the over, 9 gone, 57 for 3. just 6.33. Akshar Patel comes in at number 5. For so long, Abhinav Bish has been India's go-to batter. When in trouble, send out Akshar Patel. This year, 6 innings, he's made, 31 runs. That's it, cannot buy a run. The people charged with bringing the covers on have been told to move away. That's the sign. Noor again. Started out so slowly, didn't he? First 3 games, he couldn't land his ball. Next 6 games, he's been probably the best bowler. Certainly the best spinner.
It's extremely interesting how when they both are paired up together, Noor's performance goes up when Akil Hussain plays.
Oh, beats the fielder. And on that tiny little side on the offside, you've just got to beat a fielder for the ball to reach the boundary. It is tiny, the boundary there.
Hangs on the back foot this time. The fielder set for that reverse sweep that he's so famous for, Nitish Rana. Hence the cover inside the circle. All he had to do was beat Urvil Patel.
Taken! Once again, a Delhi Capitals batter finds the fielder with perfection.
That is the big side of the ground as well, right? That catch was taken about 10 or 15 meters in. Noor Ahmed got the length right. You had to try to get underneath it. And it was a little bit straighter in its line. Go far inside the boundary. That catch is taken easily. Very good to get rid of a spin hitter. Noor Ahmed does it again. Rana goes for 15, 61 for 4.
Tristan Stubbs comes out to bat. Over a career strike rate of 157 is excellent. But in the last year or so, there's a trend come about. It tends to take 10 balls, 12 balls to get himself in. Sometimes it's a luxury, not today. Oh, brilliant in the field. He's always good. Brevis.
And he's in as well, Dewalt Brevis, to save that single. Cuts the angle as well in this ground. It's nice to stop that first run of a batter.
Long tell that if you're among the younger fielders, players in the team, you must be among the top 2 fielders.
Went for the conventional sweep, Nitish Rana. Timed it too well. Karthik Sharma with a safe pair of hands. They're taking wickets in regular intervals. Chennai Super Kings not allowing a partnership to flourish.
True, it's been 29, 7, 16 and 9. You mentioned Noor and how he came by. First 3 matches, economy rate of 11. Thereafter, just over 7. Again, the timing is all right. 5 and a wicket, 62 for 4.
Imagine a whole city of young people. A place packed with untapped talent. Facing rejection, but never giving up. over 900,000 young people are out of work, enough to form the UK's third biggest city. The King's Trust gives young people the skills and confidence to start a career.
Gurjapneet with his second, first over just 5. Oh, taken, not put down! Noor Ahmed. Let's look at it again, but it certainly looked like it went straight in. And straight out. There you go.
One of the better fielders in this lineup, Noor Ahmed. Regulation chance. Unfortunately spills it.
It's not the best time to speak to the fielding coach, is it? We're going to get the Chennai Super Kings fielding coach. Oh, I've got hold of it. It was a loose ball. Haven't had too many. Short wide 6. Right, James Foster joins us. Outstanding wicket-keeper in his time. Now the fielding coach. I'm sorry, James. You fielded so well, but we got you just when the catch went down.
Yeah, do you want me to go? I think it's pretty bad timing.
No, there's been enough good there to talk to you about. Was just keen to know your thoughts about the IPL. You've come in here for, in your first big year around. What have you made of the IPL and the cricket in your role in this magnificent franchise?
I mean, first of all, I've absolutely loved it. I mean, I've had 4 years at KKR, and I haven't been involved in the IPL for the last 2, and it's an absolute privilege to be here this year. Kindly got a call from Flem last year, and he said, look, would you be interested in joining the crew? And as I just touched on, it's a real privilege. It's such an experienced coaching group, and someone who's a bit of a cricket badger. It's an absolute, so enjoyable being around our management and coaching group, bouncing ideas around, so experienced, and one of the greatest franchises ever been.
It's an interesting format, this though, James, isn't it? Where you get a lot of people who bat and who can keep sometimes doing the job. How do you relate to that?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because here we've obviously got MS who's not quite ready yet. We've got Herbal who also keeps. We've also got Kartik. So we've got 4 keepers here. So but the great thing is that they're all multi-dimensional. They're able to field, work hard, and it's great to be working with them on their keeping, and also just all of the whole squad with their fielding. They're very hungry, pretty busy, which is great.
James Abhinav here, with the point fielder and the cover fielder in the power play, but post the power play, what according to you are the key hotspots in the modern game, especially in the middle overs? What areas do you prioritize?
Well, I mean, the reality is these days it's everywhere, just with the way that the batters play, 360-degree players. You really got to be a very strong fielding unit. I mean, but it's obviously the straight ones, a deep cow.
This surely should be taken, and that'll bring a smile to the coach's face. Simple, almost undroppable, but there is a catch, and once again, Akshar Patel has got to depart. It's not quite been the year for him with the bat. And he goes with his decision under fire as well, because it's 69 for 5, batting first.
Just hitting length. He was too short to Tristan Stuff, and it was pump for 6. But since he's come on, Gurjapneet, he's done what we've talked about so often, hit that length. His 4th wicket of the season. He's a wonderful story as well, going from north to south. Akshar Patel goes for 2, 69 for 5.
Time to say thank you very much as well to James Foster. We welcomed him with a frown and left him with a smile. And look what this has done. 69 for 5 after 11 overs. You would have imagined on the surface they'd want a spinner to come on as an impact sub. Vipraj Nigam may be someone who can bat as well. Instead, we've got another batter coming out. So Samir Rizvi comes out. Karun Nair's game is over. 13 balls for 13 runs. Can he turn his season around? I might have to ask Bish that because Abhinav is in no mood. He started off with a 70, got a 90, and his season has just tailed off after that. Today's a great day to turn it around again. Backward spin.
I just feel that Delhi Capitals just tinker around with numbers 3, 4 and the impact player as well. As we take a look at Akshar Patel, his terrific season. Just that extra bounce because of Gurjapneet's height got big on him. You've had Abhishek Porel come in. And Nitish Rana was benched for a couple of games before he came back. Then there was Karun Nair, Sahil Parakh. They've used a lot of players in multiple positions, 3, 4 and 7.
Yeah, I agree with your point. When I saw that dismissal from somewhere extra cover, you can see the body. He stands up on it as if the ball held on him and popped. It's a length, the ball on the surface at times. And Gurjapneet is a tall man and it just stood up on him. And that's what he's been doing since he came on. He's hit length, he's hit short of a length, tall left arm seamer. Good on him.
Building almost on this tradition of Sikh players in Tamil Nadu.
Yeah, just confirmation of that. Now he can change it up. He can go Yorker, he can take pace off the ball, he can go fuller, but this is a good base to start from in the conditions. That'll change as he goes along, I'm sure.
Tradition that was established by A.G. Ram Singh, then his 3 children, 2 of whom played for India. A.G. Kripal Singh got 100 on debut for India. I think Milkha Singh might have played one or a couple of test matches. Satwinder Singh was a very fine Ranji Trophy player for Tamil Nadu. Then the next gen was represented by Arjun Kripal Singh.
You know your history, Harsha.
Kid growing up in the south, devouring Ranji Trophy scores.
But this was a different story. Those were Punjabis who settled much before. They were born there. Gurjapneet Singh came on as a young player to study in that Guru Nanak College, which somehow became my home ground as well growing up. So he came on as a net bowler and you could immediately differentiate him from the other bowlers because of his height.
Ooh, big turn. Looking more and more like a tough ball from Delhi. 12 gone, 73 only for 5.
Capitals have lost half their side. 73 for 5, 12 overs gone. It's been a good run of play for CSK. Spinner's doing an excellent job. And he's been busy, Ruturaj, shuffling his bowlers around. Here's Chowdhury now. No relief for the batsman. This pitch is on the slower side. We've seen the odd ball stopping. The spinners have got their act together. They're again almost carrying back to the bowler.
Welcome, Ravi Bhai. Welcome, Monks. The only one who thought there'd be a collapse. Hence, thought Rizvi would come in as impact player.
I did call it wrongly, but now it's rightly. Who knew? It's nice to see, though, characteristics of a surface. Certainly, Aksar Patel thought exactly that at the toss. And he's got it right. Like much of any cricket match that you play in, it's about how you adapt to the surface in front of you. Have a look at the dismissals. Bapping Sanka was the first to go. And muscle it straight back over the bowler's head. And then a brilliant piece of left arm spin bowling from a...
How are you doing today? Like that. So sir, I can see you're speaking with one of my colleagues. He asked you about, like, we're giving you the discount on your rent monthly bill, the bill you're paying right now with the Vodafone, correct? So first of all, sir, while we're applying the discount, I just wanted to let you know, like, we are not changing anything. Your monthly plan, your contract, each and everything will be remain same, okay? We just simply decreased down your bill, and this is for next 1 year, 12 months, okay? So first of all, sir, could you please help me with your last billing address, like last bill, how much did you pay, sir? Sir, we have all of your info, but because we just have to pull up your profile here and apply the discount, so we have to confirm some of the details.
And from the CSK point of view, the discussion would have been around how to use their resources. Gurjapneet Singh, maybe finish him, keep one over at the death. That would have been a conversation. When do we bring in Jamie Overton? Or is he too quick for this surface? Hits hard lengths, bowls high pace. That could sometimes work against you on such a pitch. So that could have been the conversation from the Chennai Super Kings point of view.
That's well struck. It's an Angel One Super Six. Now that's what he can do. He's done it in the past. Can be explosive.
A huge amount of power and ball striking ability that just Stubbs has to work with. Just puts a good swing on this. It's a touch too full, but that is a mighty blow. Aims straight, drags it a tiny bit over, long on.
It's not a big ground. You'll see a lot of sixes being hit. Two is the call. Settle for the single. That's another thing on this ground. Not easy to get those twos. Not being a big ground.
I think sometimes even Delhi Capitals have an issue or two with reading the surface, reading the conditions, especially this year. Just one win at home for them so far against Mumbai Indians. Tough to predict. We've seen 260, 70, then this slow surface.
So 10 runs coming off the over. After 14, it's 87 for 5. So 6 overs to go, 87 for 5. Two overs to go for Noor Ahmed. 2 for 12. So fan poll question coming up. If you could pick one young South African, who would it be? Tristan Stubbs, Devil Brevis. Two really talented players. Short and hammered. And good work in the deep. Urvil Patel moving across nicely. That ball was travelling.
Been a touch short, the odd ball of the over, Noor Ahmed. Going for that googly, probably trying to bowl it faster. Good effort from Urvil Patel. The big over, he's been brought on to try and dismiss Tristan Stubbs.
Yeah, he's got two. It's the role of a wrist spinner, you would expect in these situations. This is struck for 4. Not missing out this time, Tristan Stubbs. Again, short, width on offer, ample time on this slow deck.
Yeah, it just sits up. It's his footwork and allows him to generate this power off the back foot. Initially looking to come forward, then pounces back, plays it late and places it really well. Good shot off the spinner on a slow surface.
He'll be expecting him to toss it up now. Ready on that front foot, again short.
Well, another fan poll sure to divide opinion at home. Two very good players. Travis a touch younger than Stubbs, but both huge ceilings. Just coming into their prime, you would say, earlier than most in their careers.
One of those players, Tristan Stubbs, who hasn't been dismissed to spin this season. Doesn't strike it too high, but Tewal Previs is known to be the spin hitter. Gone after a few and been dismissed this season, so it's an interesting challenge for Stubbs.
So another over, yielding 10. 15 gone, 97 for 5.
Hello Isaac, play my music.
The new Volkswagen T-Roc.
Run rate 6.47 at the moment, 5 to go. Jamie Overton into the attack. He's not. He came out there, took his camp out. Change of plans for Ruturaj. He goes to Umesh Chowdhury. Looking to finish him off. 3 overs, 1 for 19 for him. Might be Overton and Kamboj finishing things off. Noor has still one more over up his sleeve.
Yeah, this is good from Ruturaj Gaikwad. Mukesh generally bowls in the power play, doesn't bowl too much at the death, so finishing him off early, a good plan.
Which means also Tristan Stubbs will know that. He looked to target this over. Starts with a wide. This is the stage when you're looking for that big one, 15-20 run over. First extra of the innings. 15 overs bowled. Means no balls, no wides, no buys, no leg buys. That's a new one.
This is also another conversation between Stubbs and Rizvi. The 3 fielders on the deep leg side. Probably the conversation is for Rizvi, this is the time for you to go now. 8 of 10. Try and take on Mukesh.
Comes up in 15.2 overs. Looking to accelerate and go to at least 150 from here, if not more. It's partnership 31 from 27. Coming up tomorrow, a top table clash. Sunrisers Hyderabad taking on the Punjab Kings, and that should be a sizzling contest. Both teams in really good form. Get the big scores, natural start overs. Well played. Got into position nicely and gets 6.
Yeah, he's certainly looking to go. That initial movement, backing across, just sitting deep in the crease, is what Rizvi likes to do. Yeah, comes across, in fact, and deep. Fine leg is up in the ring. Just needs to be helped on its way to the shorter side of the ground. Starting to show some initiative. Base 12 deliveries for 15. Expect them to come again here. Try and premeditate coming across to that offside and back in the crease.
Yeah, in the position that they were in, DC would be pretty happy about the fact that the impact player has worked for them, resulted in a partnership of 39. Just to set context, 6 plays 7 this game, and it's almost a must-win for both teams.
No question. It's 2 points that you want desperately. So 12 off the over, 16 gone, 109 for 5.
So who's your choice for the emerging player of the season? Born after 1st of April 2000. That's no issue at all for Suryavanshi or for Raghuvanshi. Priyancharya, Samir Rizvi, Mukul Chaudhary in that list for the emerging player of the season. Is it a contest? Is it a one-horse race, Ravi? I think there's a few contenders. I mean, Suryavanshi is just his box office. He's done fantastic, striking 238 with 400. Priyancharya has done well. Ankush Raghuvanshi has done well.
Yeah, but he's the eye catcher, isn't he? 15 years of age, smashing it to all parts of the ground, taking on the best.
Right, Overton's on the field now, but this is Gurjapneet bowling out. Back past the bowler, it's a bit of a chase. He's done really well to get there. Is that what you came out of the dugout for, Jamie?
He's a big man. And that's the kind of desperation you need to inspire the others on the field. Full marks for commitment.
I think he's safe too. Let's be honest. I think he's safe too. So where does he bowl then? Because Kamboj is very good. He's got 2 overs left. So does Jamie Overton just bowl one more that Noor would otherwise have bowled? Does he not bowl at all? Looked all right when he was chasing that ball.
Now that I've seen that gone wide there, my mind is thinking about Kamboj coming back into the attack. He generally comes round the wicket to right-handers and he mixes up his line. He'll go wide quite a lot and he's got some success there. Occasionally he will go straight just to keep them guessing. And the big side of the ground, let's say if he chooses to bowl the next over to 2 right-handers, is offside. So it would make sense for him to come from that opposite end next over if he's going to use that round the wicket angle and go across the right-handers and bowl wide.
I agree, Bish. I reckon he'll bowl 18-20 and probably Overton for number 19.
The wind is so powerful. Even these very heavy bales have gone off. You see, it's almost like a gale.
Probably that's keeping the rain away. So raining around parts of Delhi could be also bringing it in, for all you know. It's raining in Ghaziabad.
It's called for 2 straight away. The answer is no, because this young man is very, very quick. It's not just how good you are at intercepting, but how quickly you get there.
And the thing about Cambodge is that it's very different what he does at the death, Ravi and Harsha and viewers. 70 to 80% at the death goes full. Sometimes he misses and he goes into the slot. Couple straight, couple wide above stump. So that's something to look forward to. I think Stubbs is very good at hitting the ball inside out, so that's the battle.
Economy rate of 8.6 in an era when everyone's smashing the ball. 8.6 the dead is fantastic.
You can see the ground staff running helter and skelter. They're looking for the covers, taken positions. Hope it's just a passing shy, even if there is one.
The coach needs to hang on to his papers. They are flying too. Very good length. Very good length. One of the toughest balls to bowl. But if you get it, in spite of all the advances in the game, the batters really haven't found a foolproof way to counter it. Not seeing as much of the little paddle scoop that people should jump outside off and scoop the ball back over fine leg. That time that you ask yourself, what is a score you can think of defending? Right up, if you had to pick one young South African, who would it be? 66 to 34. Defal Brevis, the Tristan Stubbs. Was it on the big screen? Just show Tristan Stubbs the result. It's an outstanding spell from Gurjapneet. Just over 7 and over 4 overs, 1 for 29. 116 for 5.
And in a season like this,
one-of-a-kind people deserve one-of-a-kind gifts for one-of-a-kind birthdays. Gifts that say I get you. Etsy.
Send money like a pro with Remitly.
Right, Bish? You saw it coming. He's gone round the wicket. I actually saw Jamie Overton running to that pen, and I wondered briefly, is he going to bowl? No, because he's such a good fielder in the deep, he's going long off to long off. Trying to play the cute shots. Rizvi's 18 of 16, Stubbs 35 of 27. They've got, what, 17 balls. What's a score they can defend?
Still think 150 minimum. Get 140 and then pull it off from there. Not impossible. We've seen that in low-scoring games where the ball stops and comes. They've got good spinners in Akshar and Kuldeep.
Came in Lucknow earlier this year where sides scrambled through to 159 and bowled Lucknow out for 120. So they've got to find a way from here in the next 16 balls to get about 30 runs more. Maybe even a couple more.
all things are possible if you can get enough with the way the ball is gripping. It's noticeable they changed the feel as well. Mukesh Chaudhry was at short third. After the first ball, they moved him, but they put the taller Gurjapneet now at short third.
Will clear the field. It's a short boundary there. 150 of the partnership comes up. Rizvi goes up to 24 with that round the wicket line. He was waiting for that shot.
Just the timing of his move was good. He was anticipating where he was going to bowl. Got across nicely. In fact, he's taken it on the full. He could get the power and the elevation and the distance.
I expect a few more like those. He made his intention clearly. The ball was much wider.
That's the only thing I'll say about the shot for 6. When we saw it down the line again, there was, if the batter is going to move that far across and you get a chance if you can bush to see it, you've got to shift your line wider as well. You have that allowance. Even at the cost of bowling a wide, don't give him a hit to a short leg side boundary.
Luckily, of course, the wide line moves as the batter moves. It's a question of when the batter moves.
You see they're taking an off-stump guard. Standing there, he's looking to cover that.
It's also the length, isn't it? Because otherwise, a shot over cover is a potential boundary shot with long on and deep point. But he's bowling so full, that's probably difficult to get the elevation over cover.
But this is the advantage of bias fields, right? I'm not saying he can't hit it over extra cover for 6 or over long off, but because it's the bigger side of the ground offside, you have to hit it well. And that's what he's trying to do, make them work for the boundaries. They'll get boundaries, they just have to work harder for it.
8 of the over. Plays it again, was ready for it. It's a colossal 6. Very close to where the car was, and the runs are coming, 14 of it. It's 130 for 5 with 2 to play.
So the impacts.
You ready? And action.
Welcome to the Running Man. Contestants will be hunted for 30 days. Hunt them down! Anyone can kill you. I'm still here.
I'm gonna burn this building down. That's the spirit.
The Running Man. Available from the 15th of May on Sky Cinema.
They're getting a few overs in double digits now. Kamboj will bowl number 20. There's an over left from Noor. 3 overs, 2 for 22. Might be a risk. Not a single over from Jamie Overton. He's coming on now. He's had such a good season for CSK. Tall, big man, hits the deck hard, bowls that length. At what point does the bowler say, my line is getting predictable? Got to do something else. No timing at all. In fact, the timing was so poor it didn't even carry to mid-off. Chennai Super Kings themselves haven't been the best batting side in this tournament. When Sanju Samson does well, they do all right. Last couple of games, Ruturaj Gaikwad. In fact, this total is actually tailor-made for a player like Ruturaj, who's so good at controlling situations.
And for the matter, someone like Sanju, we can take the game away from him if he's in for a bit. And then you have Brevis.
Very interesting stat. Whenever the Delhi Capitals concede less than 60, they win all their games. Whenever Chennai Super Kings score more than 60 in the power play, they win all their games. So that's going to be tested today. And 60 is ambitious in the power play on the surface. I think it's straight up. Bowler wants it. Oh, he's going round and round. And he lets it go. Maybe from the corner of his eye he saw mid-off, but Ruturaj was never going to get there. But it looked like he had lost it.
I wonder if the breeze took it away. Because at one stage he called for it. It looked as if he had it covered. And then it left him in the lurch. It's gone a long way home.
Once you take your eyes off the ball, though, it's very difficult to focus again. This should be taken, and is easily taken. So many times in this tournament we've seen the fielder doesn't move an inch. The Stubbs goes. It's an easy game for Overton. He just comes back, picks up a wicket.
It's what he does so well. He goes into the pitch. He understands his game, his limitations, his strengths. Even though it's a slow pitch, he goes hard into the surface. Whether that's hit into the wind and just held up there, we won't know, because it pushed the ball in the opposite direction earlier in the over. Stubbs goes for 38, 134 for 6.
So the specialist batter comes in with 7 balls left. Just a single, 5 runs and a wicket, 135 for 6.
Rizvi's having a strong word with Ashutosh because he wanted to come back for the second to be on strike at the start of the over. It hasn't happened. Good work eventually from Mukesh Chaudhary at fine leg. But from Overton, bowling into the big side of the ground as well.
Right, here's something that I want to ask the two of you, and I'm a little confused about this. Ashutosh is in the side, is a pure batter. The wicket goes down, the 5th wicket. After 11 overs are done. Are the roles so clearly defined that a specialist batter cannot come in with 9 overs left? Because now you've used up a batter and reduced a bowler. He goes off, came and bowled an over. Picks it, picks the line for 6. That is what he can do when he comes in. Can Ashutosh? It begs the question, are the rules so sharply defined that you cannot come in to bat in the 11th over?
If Rizvi wanted to, he's telling Rizvi, I can do what you can do.
It happens in a league of this standard, doesn't it? You do something very well and people find a way around it.
Wonder if he saw him going across and went at the stumps, which is what the batter wanted him to do.
He has a pace-off delivery.
He will get the single now. He had to run really wide. He runs really wide here, Rizvi. But look at the a non-striker here. See how far wide he's been pushed. What if he had thrown the stumps down?
His point is a good one. That's one thing Ambati Ryder said the other day. He has to develop a slow ball.
He missed the goal by yards from right in front of the goal mouth.
Tried his best there, Tristan Stubbs, to take the shortest portion of the ground and bring it in play, which is down to fine leg. Maybe slightly into the wind, maybe mishit. But good from Overton. Good catch as well, judging good. And that last ball, not this one, not the wicket ball, the last ball that Kamboj bowled there was better. He saw the batter go across and he went wide.
Brilliant. Think that might well have landed straight on the cushion. This keeps proving my point. Ashutosh has come in and straight away he said, look, I'll try and own the moment.
This is a terrific shot. Gone flat and it's gone, I reckon, straight on the rope. Might have just bounced earlier, but it looked as if the naked eye might have gone the distance.
He's playing with Kamboj's approach, isn't it? He's moved right across, saying, okay, you go further across. I've got a shot on the offside. It's very innovative.
We've got them thinking now, a plan which has worked all tournament. They're thinking, how can I change the plan to ensure there are no boundaries for the end of the innings? He'll bowl some slower balls later.
And he'll bowl them very well. But isn't it just beautiful to watch Lungi Ngidi on the field again? It was scary while he was on the ground. He'll have to hurry. He'll have to hurry. Directly he's gone. But it's you're coming to the end of the 20th over. You look for that single. You know, you never know. It could well be a decisive little cameo, this.
Speed to get there. Good throw from Ruturaj. Yeah, I agree with the cameo. I think Delhi might have chosen to bat this because they think the pitch will slow down later. Sharma goes, Ashutosh goes 14, 149 for 7.
Last ball coming up, 149 for 7. There is a shot. There is a fielder. There is the 6. So Rizvi kept strike as a result of that run out, and he finishes it with a big hit, and they've got a competitive 155 now. Once again played the line beautifully, and 20 came off Kamboj's last over. Rizvi finishes 40 not out.
Yes, they've given themselves some score to bowl at. And this will be a competitive score because the ball is stopping. First 13 overs 77, last 7 overs 78 for the loss of 2. So a good comeback from the Delhi Capitals. They'll be happy with this. Once they knew at one stage where they were, they'll settle for this score.
And just as well that Samir Rizvi's come back into form.
Sky Sports coverage of the IPL, sponsored by Southall Travel.
Oh, Josh is struggling to pay rent in Oz, and we need to send him some money. But the bank says it could take days.
Days? Well, what if that's too long?
Oh, Wait, why aren't you using Wise?
A smart current account from Wise gets your money around the world in as little as 20 seconds. Be smart. Get Wise.
One-of-a-kind people deserve one-of-a-kind gifts for one-of-a-kind birthdays. Gifts that say I get you. Etsy. More caffeine. Arriving today with Amazon Prime. That's off your mind. So now you can worry about how long has that been in there?
In a world full of noise and uncertainty, IG is the investment platform that backs you. Forget the dubious tips from that guy down the pub. Get real-time insights, analysis and tools. No more fat cat brokers clawing your gains. Pay zero commission on your investments. Switch to a platform trusted by investors for over 50 years. IG. Trade, invest, progress.
Live from London, join host Hannah Waddingham and musical guest Miles Smith on Saturday Night Live UK, Saturday at 10 on Sky One.
50 over cricket is back as England take on New Zealand in the first one-day international, live on Sky Sports.
To stay this calm takes real heart. Who can hold their nerve?
Golf is the worst four-letter word in the world.
When it matters most.
I really try to keep myself in my own little bubble.
The PGA Championship, live on Sky Sports.
Sky Sports coverage of the IPL, sponsored by Southall Travel.
That meant he only came in and bowled the 19th over. Anshul Kamboj's line was found out today. So he had a rare off day, 4 overs, none for 49. But look at the spinners. Noor 2 for 22 from 3. Akil Hussain 1 for 19 from 4. We might see lots of spin when Delhi Capitals come into bowl. So the target is 156. Most days you think it's very gettable. It could be a little tricky on the surface. We'll wait and see. And while this might not have been a big scoring day, we have a little function to do for someone who just turns up and scores runs for fun. Well done, KL. It's a feeling he's known very well, so well done, KL, and enjoy yourself. Wonder how often he's worn that cap all along, actually, but it suits him well. Right, 156 to get.
Sky Sports coverage of the IPL, sponsored by Southall Travel.
Look at her. Need it right now. Search it. Oh, let me find it.
Not a chance, turn this love into
Get that Euro Million feeling with this Tuesday's unmissable jackpot. Euro Millions, it could be you.
This is so wild that I actually, from a dream, started a business. I don't think I could ever work for anyone else ever again.
Cover. Short-term car insurance from 1 hour. Download the app now.
Imagine a whole city of young people. A place packed with untapped talent. Facing rejection, but never giving up. Over 900,000 young people are out of work. Enough to form the UK's third biggest city. The King's Trust gives young people the skills and confidence to start a career.
There is more to Argos. Oh, brain freeze.
I never get those. Vitality is here for your health. Whether that's getting you seen by a doctor quickly, taking a closer look at things, or talking things over. That's what we like to see. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is you. Just search Vitality Health Insurance.
You'll be bringing a prisoner to London.
Get me out of here!
What are you doing?
It's my job to get you to court. Who are these people trying to kill you?
My former employers. How loyal are these people?
You will have to decide how much blood on your hands you can live with.
Sky Cinema presents the Friday Film Club Movie of the Week.
The future of Downton is now in Mary's hands.
He will be a sensation. Families like ours must keep moving to survive.
Downton Abbey, the grand finale. Available from Friday with Sky Cinema.
Sky Sports coverage of the IPL, sponsored by Southall Travel.
Back at the Arun Jaitley Stadium, where the Delhi Capitals look like they may not come anywhere close to 155. Then got 78 of the last 7 overs through Stubbs and Rizvi and Ashutosh. And now have what seems fairly competitive score. We'll discover how good once Chennai Super Kings come out to bat. But 155 for 7 after the top order threatened but didn't deliver. They started with Nissanka and KL Rahul. Well-defined roles there. Nissanka going hard early. KL Rahul playing a more settled role. And that's what they did as they put on 29. Very good shots from the two of them. But then tried to muzzle a ball. First indicator that a ball wasn't quite coming along. That was the wicket of Nissanka. Then KL Rahul, that made it 36 for 2. Karun Nair came into bat. He played a sweep shot. He found Gurjapneet to give Noor Ahmed another wicket. 52 for 3. Then Nitish Rana 61 for 4. That might have been taken. But this one was too easy to drop. 69 for 5. That's when the impact sub came out. And that's when we saw this partnership of 65 runs between Kristen Stubbs and Rizvi. We just have to wonder as this game goes along how much that drop chance of Stubbs so early on would cost the Chennai Super Kings. But then towards the end Ashutosh came out and we wondered about that call. Single that Rizvi wanted, and he used that to hit a 6 on the last ball. 20 came off Kamboja's last over. Akhil Hussain 1 for 19. Noor Ahmed didn't bowl out. 2 for 22 from his 3. Overton came back only to bowl the 19th. 1 for 5. And the runs came from an unexpected quarter from Anshul Kamboj's round the wicket line was found out, and they scored runs freely in the last 2 overs of him. Gurjapneet was very good, 1 for 29, as was Mukesh Chaudhary, 1 for 31 from his 4. Why 156 to get? Remember, they won the toss and batted. .8 is not a scary required rate. Sometimes you can almost think, look, I've got time, and play yourself in. But that's a question that as we go along I will pose to Abhinav Mukund and Owen Morgan. Sanju Samson, Ruturaj Gaikwad for the Chennai Super Kings. Interesting tournaments for the two of them. Sanju Samson's got 248 and 6 scores under 15. Ruturaj Gaikwad had very little to show, but 2 significant, almost match-defining performances in his last 2 games. This is a test for Akshar Patel and the team that chose to bat first. They've got more. Gurjapneet said they thought they'd keep them down to under 140. Brian Mid-Stark is here. 3 for 40 when he played the last game. Up against Sanju Samson. It's going to be some battle, isn't it? Mid-Stark, proven pedigree across red ball, white ball everywhere. Sanju Samson, player of the tournament in the T20 World Cup. How does 155 look, gentlemen?
Well, good evening, guys. It doesn't look too big, but they can make a total out of this, the Delhi Capitals. They just have the bowling lineup to do so. Stark and Giri, this is possibly the best lineup amongst the available resources that they have. With both Stark and Ngidi in the playing 11, Akshar Patel, I would love for him to bowl inside the power play, just like Akil Hussain did. But let's focus on this, like you mentioned, Harsha. Stark v Samson. Couple of times that Sanju Samson has been dismissed. Just take a look at the options. Even Natarajan has a very good cutter. A couple of off spinners may come in handy, but Kuldeep Akshar be pretty good on the surface. The ball leaving Sanju Samson. Jacob Duffy once. We saw it with Bumrah. The slip was in play. Slip caught behind those dismissals you spoke about. Will Stark shy away from bowling that in-swinger and go across the right-handed Sanju Samson?
I even think that fine shot third becomes a catcher sometimes. You know why this play is held up? Because there's a gentle stroll across the side screen. Seems a quiet place. There's no one here. Let's go for a walk. Natural movement, though, is to swing it in, isn't it? They waited a long time for Stark, and here he is. Out to Samson, first ball. Cross. Right, Mox, can you look at a total like this and almost tell yourself we've got lots of time?
Yeah, evening Harsha, Abby, evening everyone. I don't think that's the best way forward. Yes, CSK in the run chase want to solidify a partnership as early as possible. They want to do it in their own way. They want to let that dugout in the background breathe. Give the feeling that they are in control early in this run chase. If they do that, it will force DC's hand to go and try and chase wickets early.
So there's a slip and a short third and a backward point all inside the circle, obviously. They will be aware too that because they took those wickets early, the impact sub might have been a bowling all-rounder or a bowler. It's not an option available to them. If they need a sixth bowling option, it's Nitish Rana.
Yeah, personally, I've got the feeling Delhi Capitals haven't been too confident with Vipraj Nigam this season. Hence, even the replacement is a very similar player, Rehan Ahmed. So they're not very confident of his leg spin skills. They'd rather have those 40 runs which they got from Samir Rizvi tonight.
Now, Prajan too is an interesting person because he started off all right, but in the last few games he's going at about 12.
Yeah, here I think DC will need to do everything well from here on in. Bowl accurately, be disciplined, take their catches, stop runs when need be. Defending a low total, you need all those things to go in your favour. He's going to have a good day of it, marshalling his troops as well.
Last time these two teams played, Chennai won by 23. Sanju Samson had 3 poor innings. When he came good like this.
Big 100 for him. He's got it twice this season already. Looked very assured, composed throughout that inning. Single-handedly almost got that score over 200. Dubey with that contribution. He was very good in that game. No Stark there.
How full! Was there a little inside edge? Was it swinging too much?
And this could be worth a gamble. If they're in doubt, they should send it upstairs, and Aksar Patel does.
The umpire already signaled leg by.
We have a player review for LBW. Original decision not out. I have checked the periods of pedigree. Can we start with the front one, please? The ball is very close to the bat. Can we have ultra edge, please? Raj. Still waiting Tanmay for ultra edge. Here we go. Yes, keep going please. Next frame. Yeah, just squeeze it here. There's a clear spike when the ball is next to the bat. Thank you. I'll go back to Tanmay on field. Tanmay, you can stay with your decision. You're on straight now. You can signal not out.
So it'll go down as runs.
Terrific decision from Tanmay Srivastava. Under pressure, big call, gets it right.
Oh, little flash. It's an interesting first over. 3 for no loss. Right, Akshar Patel with the new ball. Abhinav, you can smile, you wanted it that way. Now, it's interesting that even though he's had an EP season with the bat, he's got a decent economy rate with the ball. and bowls much better to right-handers. Economy rate to right-handers, very different from that to left-handers. Oh, lovely! How gently hit can a six be?
This is just pure class from Sanju Samson. This requires an extremely high amount of skill on a surface like this to give yourself room and to judge where the bat comes through. That requires a very high level of skill.
Oh, held a little. There's some batters, aren't there?
This is a very telling stat for me. I know spin has been demolished throughout this tournament almost, but Sanju, even when he settles and plays spin, he goes at a very high rate. So bowling spin in the power play is a must for Delhi on this surface. But he's up against a couple of the better players of spin as openers, Samson and Ruturaj.
Goes 7.5 against right-handers, 12 against lefties. He's got two right-handers in front of him. He's a fine pair of spin. Sometimes you look at him so still, and you think, will he be a good hitter of spin? You know, you see people who hit sixes, Mogs, and they clobber the daylights out of that. It's almost as if they hate the leather on the ball. That six from Sanju Samson was almost an entreaty. It was polite.
Very polite. Almost sitting on his couch. Just nice high hands, great balance at the crease.
That is about as unfortunate as it can get for the bowling side. Extra ball, 5 runs.
Oh, another word. Worth another look at the six from Sanju Samson. Look at the elevation of a check drive. It's wonderful.
So 12 came of that over. Oh, in fact, because of the wide, there's another ball.
Yeah, no sign of any turn yet. Immediate turn from Akil Hussain. Additional wrist spinner.
It is over now, 15 for no loss. Stark. The Angel won Super Sixes of the season. Some mighty six hitters. There's some very young mighty six hitters. 37 for Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Saw Rickleton the other night. He doesn't hit gentle sixes. He clobbers the ball. He's at 33 from 8 games. Then Abhishek Sharma, KL Rahul and Sanju Samson saying right-handers can hit too. Left-handers, Mogs, they're everywhere. Everywhere, these left-handers. 2 in the commentary box with me. Wide. Always wanted to be a left-hander growing up, you know.
I know you're on the left-handers. They're ruling the roost in the IPL, Harsha, especially the opening batters. But that says a story for me because Sanju Samson is 18th in the list. And there's no other batter in the CSK lineup who've got more than 10 sixes. The other one was Ayush Matre, who's out. So the dependence on Samson, even in chases like this, for them to hit sixes is immense.
Oh, brilliant. Rizvi might have saved 4 here. Actually, CSK is not a big, heavy scoring side at all this year, because Sanju Samson with 315 is the leading run getter. I think then you come down to a few in the early 200s.
Second good effort from Sameer Rizvi. And another misunderstanding between Ruturaj and Samson. We saw one in the previous over.
He gets a hand to it and saves a few more runs, so Delhi have been sharp.
Yeah, Patham Nasanka at extra cover. Saves 3. Slow a ball from Mitchell Stark or a cutter. Just the timing from Sanju Samson. Everything seems to be in sync. It's a nice rhythm to his batting. What a place to be. His stock at the moment as high as ever. Off the back of that World Cup player of the tournament. And the 2 centuries so far this year.
It was in the air, but there's nobody patrolling the boundary. You can't with only 2 allowed.
Yeah, he had to go after that one, Ruturaj Gaikwad. It was 1 of 8 before that. He enjoys playing that cover drive. He gets that front foot across a lot more. This time, stuck on the crease and flashing his hands at it. Lucky that it went in between those 2 fielders. Had enough of bat on it.
Oh, directed was needed. He did well to get there. I think the strike was comfortable eventually.
This is something Ruturaj has enjoyed doing over the years, Harsha. And Owen can chime in next over. He gets in. He's always batted with guys who do the same thing. Faf du Plessis, Devon Conway. Sanju's not a big runner in the first 6. He loves hitting 4s and 6s. And Ritu starts off his innings like that.
Seven of the over. It is 22 for them.
In a world full of noise and uncertainty, IG is the investment platform that backs you. Forget the dubious tips from that guy down the pub. Get real-time insights, analysis and tools. No more fat cat brokers clawing your gains. Pay 0 commission on your investments. Switch to a platform trusted by investors for over 50 years. IG. Trade, invest, progress.
Right, so who are the big 6 hitting teams? The Sunrisers 118, Chennai Super Kings 71. There's a 69, a 62, not among the biggest 6 hitting teams. So you think Ruturaj Gaikwad is a very good runner and Sanju Samson not the, what you said, not the biggest runner? What is your word?
So my theory is a lot of batters in the power play enjoy dropping and running. Some just want to hit 4s and 6s. And it's the pairing, right? Sometimes as an opening batter, you'd love to get off to the first 4 or 5 runs, hitting it straight to the field. I've seen Ritu and Faf do it over the years. And this is a combination that's not played before this. Even for India, they've not played together as much.
I think there might have been 2 sounds. Wonderful to see Lungi Ngidi striding in and bowling. 14 minutes it took. The worst sight on a cricket ground is an ambulance, big inside edge. But these days at the IPL, for those of you who may not always be aware, there's always a full medical team and an ambulance on standby. They created a little green corridor, put all the signals on manual, got him to the hospital within 11 minutes. It's fantastic work done.
It's amazing, really, Harsher. And it just goes to emphasize how players' welfare absolute paramount. Even at the highest level, even on the biggest stage, something like this happens and a player goes down, there's serious concern. And the concern was immediate, and the response from the medical team, as was the ambulance, was immediate. Well done to all concerned, I'm sure very much appreciated by Lungi Ngidi and his family.
Now with ball in hand to continue what's been a remarkable IPL for him. I think they are going the cautious way, boys.
It's been interesting to hear you two talk about Sanju's running with Gaikwad. Having been a middle order batter my whole career, I always felt the openers should get on with it. They're ever looking for singles predominantly. They're not picking their bat up and making the most of the fielding restrictions. I wonder if that's something to monitor in this pair moving forward.
The middle order batter I knew in this commentary box did a pretty good job of getting on with it every time he took the field. All right, let's ask a new AI mode in Google search. What tech is used in modern day stumps? A lot of you are curious to know about these new Zing wicket stumps, sophisticated electronic wickets containing microprocessors that monitor any contact between the ball and the stumps. Micro cameras embedded in the middle stump to assist DRS. There's also microphones which help ultra edge tell if there's any contact. This constant pressure. You can ask follow-up questions, all manner of questions too. He's in the air and there's a fielder coming underneath it who will take the catch easily. And while these two might have had decent individual seasons, they've never had a big partnership as such. And exactly what the Delhi Capitals wanted, they've got into the CSK batting early.
It's incredible from Lungi Ngidi. When the entire league is talking about his slower balls, he hasn't changed his pace once in this over. Every single on pace, on the stumps. When Ruturaj Gaikwad is waiting for that off cutter. But no connection whatsoever for the CSK skipper. Toes end to deep square leg. Lungi Ngidi gets the first breakthrough. Ruturaj Gaikwad goes for 6, CSK 24 for 1.
Right, Urvil Patel comes in and look what his warm-up routine is. He's not going to block anything. Just 2 runs and a wicket so far in this comeback over for Ngidi. And he almost gets a second. What a great comeback over for Ngidi. 4 gone, 24 for 1.
Well, outstanding return to the IPL from Lungi Ngidi. Consistent, this one just moving away. It's a beautiful delivery to get first up to Urvil Patel, who we know likes getting on with it, but consistency and back to full fitness, fantastic.
For 1.
Urval Patel. He'd like to get on with it straight away. That's why he sent there at number 3. Change of ends for Akshar Patel.
Well, couldn't quite get going. Ruturaj Gaikwad just looking to shovel it through mid-wicket and getting it too square. Samir Rizvi takes a simple catch. Delhi Capitals will feel like this is their opportunity. They build pressure on the new batter. Yeah, 6 off just 13 deliveries. Wouldn't quite build on the rhythm that he's generated the previous couple of games. Builds more pressure on this man on screen, Sanju Samson. Heavily reliant on him for the majority of this tournament. In fine form, but he can't rescue the team every game.
Such a significant game. I think Ravi had mentioned it earlier. Very important for these two teams. To keep themselves in the race because they're not that far off. So you have to battle as if your season depends on it.
It's almost a lifeline when you look at that card there, 8-8.
Like to give it a dash. Urval Patel. 28 for 1.
This summer, women's cricket is going off. Opening the batting, a series versus the White Ferns.
Just the start England wanted.
Middle order, it's India in town.
Oh, talk about making a statement.
Finished? No. Catch the World Cup fever and a historic test at the home of cricket.
Absolutely sensational.
Every format, all summer long.
It's so good.
Live on Sky Sports.
Dropped a couple of games. They need to get their house in order once again. RCB have also dropped a couple. Sunrisers dropped their last game. Gujarat Titans have been in hot form coming up. Their bowling group has been outstanding. Big game for these two teams. Lungi and Giri again. Delhi Capitals, KKR, Punjab, Rajasthan Royals, and then KKR again, home and away.
They literally need to win. If we win tonight and then win 3 out of those 4 at least. He's been good. Lungi and Giri just settled into a good line, good length. He's not overplayed his hand at the slower one. He's just stuck to back of the length. He knows the opposition would have studied him, expecting it. Smart thinking. Just hit the right area on the surface. He's asking Samson to take the chance.
That Ravi, because I think I was with Owen, I can't remember which game it was, when we talked about him perhaps overdoing the slow ball before the injury. It will come out at some stage, but when you space it out and keep it more as a surprise, and he's good with pace on as well, so he shouldn't hide that.
And his accuracy is not only on, but his pace is up. More the specifics that we spoke about. When a bowler is in good rhythm and his pace is up, he's hitting a good line and length. He has a slower ball up his sleeve. It just makes it a more distinguishable delivery. More revs on the ball, more dipping, which Lungi and Guidi does. Previous generations of bowlers similar to his ilk become reliant on the slower ball too much.
It's high, it's very high, tracking, oh, couldn't get there. Ashutosh Sharma, wonder if he even got a finger on it. He did some good work.
And just got his fingertips to it. He had a long way to run. Good 20-25 yards. Good effort in the end as the ball was leaving him. And there's the change of pace. Covered good distance. Kept his eyes. The ball was leaving him. Just got his tips to it. But he's done well here to recover. Make sure it doesn't touch the rope. There's all the makings of a really good contest. This is anybody's game. Sometimes these low-scoring games are the best.
He's latched onto that. Oh my goodness. Harvil Patel. He loves it. Tala.
Well, he certainly packs a punch. His walk out to bat was like a boxer entering the ring. He was playing a cut shot, then a pull shot, shadow batting. But this is the real thing. There's a good line, a good length, and he's hitting Guidi off it. What a cricket shot that is.
Fast hands, really fast hands, and good work with the wrist. You're right, Owen, he came out there. He played more shots than Rituraj Gaikwad and Sanju Samson had played till then in power play. And he had still to get off the mark, but he's got off the mark now. 11 from 7.
Does he go piece off to fills out the power play? Does he? Or does he go piece on? Oh, lovely. That is a way to close out the power play. He's a no-nonsense type of batter. 44 for 1.
Wow, look at the crowd. They're up on their feet. There's plenty of noise from the yellow gang. Cross seam, and he's given it a mighty old whack. Consecutive sixes, big ones too. 16 off the over, 44 for 1.
Well, worth another look. This was the second six of the over. So dismissive. Hard and down the ground. He's hit it like a throwdown. 140 odd kilometers per hour.
And Sanju, very smart here. He knows the mood Urvil Patel is in. Just biding his time here. We're done with power play. So more open spaces in the field to pick that single.
It's only the 4th time he's batted outside of the power play this season. The 3 previous occasions, and I'm not saying it's going to happen tonight, but the 3 previous occasions for Sanju Samson, they won the games. 200s and a 48 against KKR. That might be the end of him. That's brilliant from Akshar Patel and KL Rahul. Ball gripped.
Yeah, it looks like a good piece of bowling. The umpire's going to have a look upstairs. Yeah. Send it up to the 3rd umpire, Nitin Menon.
We have a umpire review for stumping. I have checked the feet, it's a fair delivery. Can we first start with the front on, please? Front on first, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ball is very close to the bat. I will need ultra edge here, please. Just keep it going, please. Yeah, flat line, next frame. Yeah, flat line as the ball passes the bat. Side on replay for the stumping, please. Yes, ball has been collected cleanly. Foot is in the ground, foot is in the air, sorry. Foot is in the air when the wickets are broken. Thank you. I am ready with my decision for the big screen.
There for a good time, not a long time, entertaining. Urval Patel goes for 45 for 2. Good work from KL Rahul, good bowling from Axar Patel. Kartik Sharma, who got 54 not out last game, along with Ruturaj Gaikwad, saw it to the culmination, but great they have a slip in place for it.
Yes, and he's hitting the right lines now, Akshar Patel. He's targeting the stumps, middle and leg to Sanju Samson. And there again, it's a good line. As the ball holds its line, it brings leg before into play. It's like a natural variation. The ball is gripping.
They go to Kuldeep next. Wonder if they go to Kuldeep Yadav next. And use your imagination to its fullest extent and get a silly point in. You won't see it. One of the things that only the most attacking minds will do. Off the mark, in the gap. Beautiful! My goodness. 49 for 2.
Well, runs recently for Kartik Sharma built some confidence for the young man. Time in the middle against Mumbai Indians alongside his captain. Showed some experience in the run chase. This to get going. Good shot from a good delivery.
That's a tremendous shot. Using the depth of the crease so that we get the time and the placement. Now Kuldeep Yadav, this should be interesting. Really interesting to see Sanju Samson's approach. Whether he'll treat him like Axar or go after him.
Another thing to remember, as we saw with the first wicket of Ruturaj Gaikwad, that leg side boundary is huge. Guys are getting caught 10 meters off the boundary there tonight. You have to hit it well if you challenge that 66-meter boundary.
Well, to say Urval Patel's beans were going is a possible understatement. He was ticking. Look at Ian Geedy for 14 on his own the previous over, just going harder than expected, but a smart piece of bowling from Axar Patel. Good tidy work from KL Rahul.
50 comes up. This
The reason of the call is that we network is running a promotion in which we're getting 40% discount wages to partners and students. Like we
He knows the importance of his presence in the middle.
A 50 can be mighty satisfied by. A 50 played in parts. Solid defense, responsible batting from time to time, seize the moment, hit a 6, still get the 50 at 156 strike rate. Top class.
They might have got 200s. This is as important an innings this, because this is not an easy pitch. It's a competitive score on the board. He's played against his nature. He's played the waiting game. And so far, so good for CSK.
And what it means is that from the other side of the coin, while the Yellows will celebrate this, Aksa now has to start thinking, which of my trump cards can I get back to get rid of this guy or his partner? Is it Mitchell Stark? Is it Ngidi? Natarajan is available. I wonder if he'll go to Stark.
Oh, it was in the air. But 18 came off it. 96 for 2 after 12.
To stay this calm takes real heart. Who can hold their nerve?
Golf is the worst four-letter word in the world.
When it matters most.
I really try to keep myself in my own little bubble.
The PGA Championship, live on Sky Sports.
48 balls now for the Chennai Super Kings. It was in the air for a while, just fell short. I think Karthik Sharma's role is so clear now. Sanju Samson is playing a brilliant innings at the other end. Only need to go at 7.5 and over. No surprise. Here's Mitch Stark. Brilliant! Sanju Samson is creating a garland of shots here. 100 comes up. He's looking in complete control.
That's just exquisite from Sanju Samson. Look at that bottom hand driving through to find that vacant space in front. Deep point in play, but just ensures that he rolls his bottom hand through to get that gap. Intelligent batting from Samson.
Some concerns now, serious concerns in the Delhi Capitals camp. Now fine, another boundary. Lot finer.
And this time he opens his face. Great range from Sanju Samson. Back-to-back fours.
Well, we got Hemang Badani without the coach. Hemang, not the best of times to come to you. You must be racking your brains to figure out how to get the better of this player you know so well, Sanju Samson.
Well, that's the reason he was the man of the series of the World Cup. That's the reason that he's one of the best, and you want to get them out as early as possible. And he's well settled at the moment, and the way I see it is we'll have to pick wickets right now.
Let's look at this game through your point of view. Right from the start, Hemang, Akshar won the toss, chose to bat first. It was obviously a team decision. What was the thinking behind batting first today?
We felt that the surface was going to grip, and we felt that the surface will get a lot more difficult in the second innings. It didn't look like a very true pitch. It looked like a pitch which would get worse as the game progressed. But I think the runs that we put on weren't enough. aren't enough. I mean, I would imagine that we still can make a game of this, but you would imagine, or you would rather want to have at least about 175 on the board.
If the wickets hadn't fallen, would you have considered picking a spinner as your impact sub?
Yep, that was something at the back of our mind, that if we hadn't lost one too many at the top, Vipraj was an option for us.
And is it easy to make such sacrifices, Hemangna, with the pitch gripping and you wanting to exercise that extra option?
I beg your pardon?
And to sacrifice that extra spinner in Vipraj Nigam and getting in that batter, would you still say in hindsight the 40 runs from Samir Rizvi came in handy for you, especially with Ashutosh in the dugout?
I would imagine, yes. I would say even if Ashu was there, we were about 5 or 6 down within the 10th to 11th over. And Samir is someone who I believe is a good spin player. And if not for that, I would think that we might have just ended up with about 130, 135 at best.
I mean, how do you play it? You're in the dugout, but gone back to mid-start. You've got to go back to pace. Lungi and Gidi, maybe. Who's your bet to break this partnership?
I think it'll have to be the two senior men right now. It'll be up to Lungi and use his slower balls, use the pitch. We've seen that the pitch has a bit of assistance when we hold lengths. We'll just have to hold length, and we'll try and see if we can get the back of Sanju.
Just a quick one before we let you go. That injury to Lungi and Giri, we're so happy to see him out on the field as well. How was it inside the camp when the injury first happened and then through the recovery?
Oh, tell me about it. We were all worried for him when it happened. We were all like, will he be okay? Because I was literally on the ground when that happened. I mean, within the next 5 odd minutes. And he wasn't responding to anything. He wasn't responding to anything like simple things as, Lungi, can you lift your hand? Can you lift your right hand? Your left finger, left thumb. There was no response. And at that point, we were all panicking. But I thought Craig, our physio, did a fabulous job to make sure that he was in the ambulance quickly. And later in the evening, we got to figure out with the scans that he's okay. And now you see him back on the park.
Which is fantastic to hear, and well done too. Thanks for joining us, Hema.
Thank you.
Okay, it's 105 for 2 after 30.
Made for getting your imagination going. Made for giving you all the options. Made for helping everything slot into place. Made for making the kitchen you've been dreaming of a reality. Wren. Made for living.
Right, Lungi Giri comes in with 51 needed of 42. You refer to the physio. I want to get the views of the two of you. One of the things we notice around, and a huge development in our game, even here in the IPL, is the quality of the trainers, the support staff. So important. The physios have been magnificent at what they do. Samson on 59 in strike.
Yeah, I think it's a good point you make, Harsha. Hemang to recognise the physio for the Delhi Capitals playing such a crucial part, but certainly since the start of my professional career, all the way up until now, you would say not only the quality of the professional in backroom staff, medical staff, has gone up, but it has increased in quality and abundance. I mentioned earlier, this player about player welfare just being absolute paramount. One thing saying it, it's another thing doing it. Not cheap, it's extremely costly to have these resources readily available. Craig Deviman on the left is the physio of the Delhi Capitals. He was the first responder to the ground when Lungi Ngidi unfortunately had his accident. Vastly experienced physio.
Well, and while you're enjoying the action, as I'm sure you are, this gripping action, there's something that's catching all the action for you. It's right high above the stadium. It's the Kingfisher bird camp. It's giving you a lovely seat in the house. Capturing the ball all along on its flight gives you a different angle, different perspective. Kingfisher bird camp. Watching Lungi and Giri, who's bowled 3-dot balls so far. Goal 4.
I don't think he's bowled a slow ball tonight. Lungi Giri 2.4 over. I think just one off pace the entire evening. Just to finish the point on physios and
If you don't have a website for your business, it might as well be invisible. Hosting Your AI helps you launch your website in an afternoon. Just describe your vision and instantly receive the first version. Then personalize it by adjusting the visuals and the text. Save weeks and thousands of dollars. Go to Hostinger and launch your website today.
अच्छा जी, तो मैं पिछले तकरीबन 7 साल से बोल बोल के थक गया मेरे दोस्तों, डिजिटल मार्केटिंग सीख लो सीख लो सीख लो सीख लो सीख लो।
एक मोहब्बत और बहुत जल्द सिर्फ ग्रीन एंटरटेनमेंट पर।
कुदरत का बट्टा सट्टा है मेरे, मुझे
मोहब्बत नहीं।
मेरे
लाजो अम्मा को हथकड़ियां किसने लगाई हैं?
सर वो मुजरिम की माँ है सर।
तुम्हें जरा भी शर्म है? ये मेरी माँ है। खोलो इन्हें।
अगर बादशाह यहाँ आए ना तो उसके साथ चली जाना, डरना नहीं। अच्छा, आपसे बहुत प्यार करता है वो, कुछ भी हो जाए आपको कभी नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाएगा।
और क्या खड़े वक्त जाया कर रहे? गुलाम और सुंदरी को ढूंढो।
बेहतर सर, बेहतर।
बादशाह, मेरे गुलाम ने कुछ भी नहीं किया, बस सुंदरी से मोहब्बत की है और कुछ भी बुरा नहीं किया।
कर दे लाजो, दिया उसने हमें धोखा। मुझे तो लगता है बुआ को उसी ने मारा है और सुंदरी को लेकर भाग गया है।
मेरा गुलाम ऐसा नहीं कर सकता।
वो नीच जात कुछ भी कर सकता है।
बस करें अम्मा, बस। आपका कोई हक नहीं है लाजो अम्मा से ऐसे बात करने का। इनका कोई कसूर नहीं है, इन्होंने कुछ नहीं किया।
क्यों नहीं कह सकती मैं ऐसे? ये जो हवेली में तमाशा हो रहा है ना, सब इसी की वजह से हो रहा है। निकालना नहीं चाहिए था, बल्कि जिंदा गाड़ देना चाहिए था।
हाँ, वैसे ही जैसे आपने अपनी ममता को रवायात में गाड़ दिया।
बस बस बादशाह, बस। अब तुम्हारे मुंह से मैं मजीद एक लफ्ज भी नहीं सुनूंगा। तुम्हें जो मर्जी करना है करो, लेकिन साहब जान के साथ तुम इस लहजे में बात नहीं कर सकते।
आप लोग यहाँ क्यों बैठे हैं? जाइए, जाके आराम करें। मैं हूं ना परेशान, मुझे परेशान होने दीजिए। दम कर दो ताकि तुम।
सत्या, सब कुछ खत्म हो रहा है।
लेकर
वहां भी जाने की जरूरत नहीं है। सुना कि वहां बहुत बड़ा तूफान आ गया।
अच्छा, क्या हुआ है वहां पर?
सुंदरी हवेली से भाग गई।
मुझे अफसोस है, लेकिन सुंदरी के जाने का मुझे कोई गम नहीं। से शादी करके ही हमारी बेटी की जिंदगी को अजीरन बनाना चाहता था।
लेकिन बादशाह ने हमारी बेटी को तलाक की धमकी भी दी है।
हमारी बेटी को तलाक नहीं दे सकता और मैं उसे ऐसा करने नहीं दूंगा।
और अगर उसने ऐसा कर दिया तो?
जैसे मैंने जहादात की खड़ी फसलें बर्बाद की थी, हम उसकी नस्लें बर्बाद कर दूंगा मैं।
कुर्बान अली, मैं तो बस अब ये चाहती हूँ कि हमारी बेटी की जिंदगी में कभी कोई गम ना आए और ना ही।
तुम परेशान ना हो, बस तुम चलने की तैयारी करो।
आज वहां जाना कुछ मुनासिब नहीं लग रहा। ऐसा करते हैं कि कल चले जाएंगे।
ठीक है, जैसे तुम्हारी मर्जी।
बादशाह सुंदरी तक नहीं पहुंच पाएगा, कभी नहीं।
बेटा जरा दिल को सुकून दो। तुम बिस्मिल्लाह का विर्द किया करो ताकि तुम्हारे दिल की घुटन जरा कम हो जाए।
सुकून।
Introducing ClickUp Super Agents, the world's first AI agents that natively collaborate with humans and always have correct context and perfect memory. You lead.
भी मुश्किल हो जाता है।
सुंदरी से बेहद मोहब्बत करता हूँ मैं, मगर सब वीरान है।
और अगर एक तरफा हो तो सिर्फ तकलीफ होती है। तुम जानते तो हो कि सुंदरी गुलाम से मोहब्बत करती है।
लेकिन ये दिल को कैसे
नहीं की सुंदरी मौत, ये सब कुछ क्या हो रहा है बेटा? मुझे तो कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा। मुझे डर है कि कहीं उन पे कोई
लेकिन मैं गुलाम को शादी नहीं करने दूंगा, सुंदरी से ना चाहूंगा। सुंदरी सिर्फ मेरी होगी, मैं उससे निकाह करूंगा जैसे ही वो मुझे मिल जाए। हारूंगा नहीं, मैं हारूंगा नहीं।
अगर वो तेरी बीवी भी होती ना तो तेरी नाक के नीचे से उसको निकाल के ले जाता और तू कुछ ना कर पाता, क्योंकि मुझे दे के अपनी चीजें वापस लेनी आती है।
हरगिज नहीं होने दूंगा।
कैसी किस्मत पाई है मैंने। मुझे ढूंढते क्यों नहीं हो? अपनी बेटी को पाकर मैंने सोचा था कि मेरी जिंदगी का सबसे हसीन ख्वाब पूरा हो गया है। लेकिन ये ख्वाब इतनी जल्दी टूट जाएगा मैंने सोचा भी नहीं था। मैं कहाँ ढूंढूं तुझे मेरी बेटी, कहाँ हो तुम? किधर तलाश करूं तुम्हें, कहाँ जाऊं मैं? एक बात करने के लिए बुआ थी और वो भी नहीं रही। बुआ मुझे माफ कर देना, माफ कर देना मुझे बुआ, माफ कर देना।
मूर्ख, तू दिल छोटा ना कर। मेरी बात पे यकीन रख, बादशाह तुझे कभी नहीं छोड़ेगा। ये तेरे और बादशाह के नसीब का बंधन है।
नहीं अम्मा, मुझे लगता है मेरा और बादशाह का ये बंधन टूट जाएगा। वो मुझे छोड़ देगा, सब खत्म हो जाएगा।
अल्लाह ना करे कभी भी कुछ ऐसा हो। और सिर्फ सुंदरी तेरे रास्ते का कांटा थी, पर जो होना था वो तो हो गया। ये अल्लाह पाक का फैसला है। तू तो बस दुआ कर कि बादशाह सुंदरी को ना ढूंढ सके, क्योंकि सुंदरी की दूरी ही बादशाह के दिल में तेरी मोहब्बत का दरवाजा खोलेगी।
नहीं अम्मा, मैं बादशाह के दिल की कैफियत जानती थी। वो सुंदरी से बहुत मोहब्बत करता है, वो उसे ढूंढ लेगा।
ऐसा कुछ नहीं होगा, तू मेरा यकीन रख। और ये बात याद रख कि तू बादशाह की बीवी है, उसकी इज्जत। और अल्लाह पाक दिल से निकली हुई दुआ कभी रद्द नहीं करता। और मेरी दुआ है बेटा कि बादशाह तुझे वही इज्जत, वही प्यार और मोहब्बत है जिसकी तू हकदार है, जो तेरा नसीब है।
अम्मा, आपके अल्फाज मेरे लिए हिम्मत है। अगर आप मेरे साथ इस तरह हैं तो बाकी शायद सब ठीक हो जाए।
तू सिर्फ मेरी बहू नहीं बल्कि मेरे दिल का सुकून भी है। तेरी खुशी में ही मेरी खुशी है। मैं तेरा साथ कभी नहीं छोड़ूंगी।
करना मैं एक पोर्टल करना, अपडेट आ जाए। हाँ मंगवा लो अकाउंट, फिर करने आ।
छोड़ूंगी। तू सिर्फ
आप मेरे साथ इस
भाषा भी रख।
कैसे
अंधेरा होने तक बाहर रुकना, मतलब मच्छरों का खतरा। तो ये अल्लाह पाक का फैसला है। तू तो बस दुआ कर कि बादशाह सुंदरी को ना ढूंढ सके, क्योंकि सुंदरी की दूरी ही बादशाह के दिल में तेरी मोहब्बत का दरवाजा खोलेगी।
नहीं अम्मा, मैं बादशाह के दिल की कैफियत जानती हूँ।
तू मेरा यकीन रख और ये बात याद रख कि तू बादशाह की बीवी है, उसकी इज्जत। और अल्लाह पाक दिल से निकली हुई दुआ कभी रद्द नहीं करता। और मेरी दुआ है बेटा कि बादशाह तुझे वही इज्जत, वही प्यार और मोहब्बत दे जिसकी तू हकदार है, जो तेरा नसीब है।
अम्मा, आपके अल्फाज मेरे लिए हिम्मत है। अगर आप मेरे साथ इस तरह हैं तो बाकी शायद सब ठीक हो जाए।
तू सिर्फ मेरी बहू नहीं बल्कि मेरे दिल का सुकून भी है। तेरी खुशी में ही मेरी खुशी है। मैं तेरा साथ कभी नहीं छोड़ूंगी।
सर उस दिन मैं आपको यही बताना चाह रहा था कि उस लड़की का नाम संदल नहीं, सुंदरी आशिक अली, लेकिन बात दरमियान में रह गई सर।
कोई फायदा नहीं है इन बातों का। वो जो उसकी दोस्त थी शिमी, जिससे घर हम लोग गए थे, ये लोग वहीं गए होंगे। चलो
सर, जब कॉलेज के रिकॉर्ड वाली बात हुई तो दोबारा गया था मैं वहाँ, लेकिन शिमी अपनी फैमिली के साथ कहीं चली गई। शायद उन्हें अपने झूठ का अंदाज़ा हो गया था कि हम दोबारा वापस आएंगे।
हाँ तो फिर जाके पूरे इलाके को छान मारो ना कहीं तो होंगे ना वो। मुझे वो हर हाल में चाहिए।
सर हम कोशिश कर।
सूरज सर पे है, गुरूब होने से पहले मुझे वो दोनों चाहिए। जाओ।
जी सर।
क्या समझता है वो?
इस गुलाम को तो मैं माफ नहीं करूंगा। उसने तुम्हें वरगलाया है। मेरा यार गद्दार था।
के बाद से शादी करने से पहले ना खुद को मार लूंगी।
सुनो, ये लो खाना खा लो।
मुझे नहीं खाना, ले जाओ यहाँ से।
तुम्हें क्या लगता है तुम्हारे भूखा रहने से कुर्बान अली सरकार डर जाएंगे?
मैं कह चुकी हूँ कि मैं शादी नहीं करूंगी। वो जो चाहे कर ले, मैं अपनी इज्जत पे समझौता नहीं करूंगी।
इज्जत? कुर्बान अली सरकार के सामने इज्जत बचाने के लिए बहुत हिम्मत चाहिए होती है। अच्छे अपनी हिम्मत खत्म कर देते हैं, कोई कुछ नहीं कर पाता।
बकवास बंद करो अपनी। तुम्हारा कोई हक नहीं बनता मेरे मामले में बोलने का। निकल जाओ यहाँ से फौरन।
बहुत अकाड़े लड़की। ये कुर्बान अली सरकार की हवेली है और यहाँ उन्हीं की हुकूमत चलती है और तुम्हें भी उन्हीं की बात माननी पड़ेगी।
मैं किसी की बात नहीं मानूंगी। मैं कहती हूँ दफा हो जाए यहाँ से। कहाँ हो तुम? गुलाम।
किया था तो वो मुझे आपके कदमों में मिल गई। से चला गया होगा वो उसे।
बुआ की मैयत कब आएगी?
उनके लिए गई है।
करना कि उनकी तदफीन हवेली के अहाते में हो।
ना चाहिए था। इसे क्यों निकाला?
एक बच्ची जो अपनी पैदाइश पे ही अपनी माँ की आगोश से छीन ले जाए। बच्ची अगर सालों बाद उसे मिले, क्या एक माँ उसकी झोली को खाली छोड़ देगी?
क्यों लगा कि मैं सुंदरी को खुशियां नहीं दे सकता?
तुम्हें पता भी नहीं चला और इंसान से जानवर बन गए।
सिर्फ एक आशिक हूँ।
और मोहब्बत और इश्क में जिदबाजी नहीं की जाती। तुमने भी उसके साथ वही करने की कोशिश की जो तुम्हारे मामू ने मेरे साथ करने की कोशिश की। मोहब्बत में जबरदस्ती। क्योंकि तुम उससे बदला नहीं ले सके, लेकिन उसे हासिल करके तुम्हारे इस रूप ने मुझे शक से निकालकर यकीन में मुब्तला कर दिया। तुम भी अपने बाप की तरह बराबर के मुजरिम हो। उसने मुझे जवानी में बर्बाद किया था और तुमने बुढ़ापे में। बच्ची ब्याही नहीं, पकाई है। जो तुम्हारा भाई है, जिसने पूरी जिंदगी तुम्हारी गुलामी की। बराबरी नहीं, हालांकि उसका हक बनता था। कभी तुमसे कुछ नहीं मांगा। बिल्कुल सही शख्स चुना है मेरी बेटी ने। जो कुर्बानी देना जानता हो, सिर्फ वही इस काबिल होता है कि उस पर कुर्बान हुआ जाए। तुम्हें गुलाम से मोहब्बत है, वो उसके साथ जिंदगी गुजारना चाहती है, उसे गुजारने दो।
नहीं अम्मा बापू, सुंदरी से कितनी मोहब्बत करता हूँ, के लिए कुछ भी कर सकता हूँ।
इस फोन पे फोन किया था।
इसके अगेंस्ट मुझे सारी डिटेल्स चाहिए और लोकेशन भी।
मुझे माफ कर देना, चीज होती
चाहिए रहूंगा, लेकिन सुंदरी को हासिल करके रहूंगा।
कहाँ रह गई थी तुम? कब से तुम्हारा इंतजार कर रही हूँ।
बेगम साहिबा, मैं कैद खाने की तरफ गई थी। वहाँ एक नई कैदी आई है, उसे खाना